Are you sometimes unsure about whether to say, I have dinner now? Or, I'm having dinner now? Or, have you ever felt confused about when to say, I live in New York versus, I am living in New York? These questions involve two tenses, the simple present tense and the present continuous tense. Let's take a look at these tenses one by one, starting with the simple present tense. How much do you know about this tense? When should we use it? Most people say we use the simple present to talk about facts and truths. But is that all? Did you know we can also use it to talk about future events? The usage of the simple present tense might seem tricky, but don't worry. We're here to make it super clear for you. We'll show you exactly when to use it and share some tips to help you remember these usages easily so you'll never make those mistakes again. Instead of teaching boring grammar rules throughout the video, we'll start with a short story that shows how the simple present tense is used. The verbs in the simple present tense will be highlighted in the story. After that, we'll spend a few minutes explaining each use. Stick around until the end for a handy tip to help you remember everything. Are you ready? Let's get started. Part 1. Story Time. Let's explore the uses of the simple present tense through a story first. Note that the verbs in the simple present tense will be highlighted in blue in the story.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Fabiola and I am a doctor. In today's vlog, I'll be sharing what my typical day looks like. Every day, I wake up at 6 and go for a jog in the park. The air is fresh in the morning. It helps me start the day with energy. After jogging, I take a bath and have breakfast. During breakfast, I usually read the news on my tablet. I leave home at 8 and drive to work. I work at a children's hospital. My job as a doctor is very busy. I usually work 10 hours a day. It is tiring, but I love my job. After work, I usually get something to eat from the Chinese takeaway near the hospital. Then, I head back home and have dinner. After dinner, I take a bath and relax. I go to bed at 11. This is what my typical day looks like. It's only 10 o'clock now, but it is time for me to go to bed. I have an online meeting with other doctors early tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching my video. Good night, and see you next time.
Now that you've heard the story, let's take a closer look at how the simple present tense works. We generally use the simple present tense to talk about facts, things that are always true or unlikely to change. This is the basic rule. Remember the word facts. It'll come up again. Now let's dive a little deeper into the 5 main uses of the simple present tense. Here comes the first use. Current truths. We use the present simple to talk about things that are true right now and likely to stay the same. In the story, Fabiola says,
I am Fabiola, and I am a doctor.
That's her current truth. It's who she is right now. Take a moment and think about your own current truths. For instance, You might say, I am a designer, or I have a dog. The next use is always true facts, general truths that are always true. In the story, Fabiola says,
The air is fresh in the morning.
this is something that is true at any time. If you want to share a universal truth, you can say something like, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Next up is steady habits. We use the simple present tense to talk about habits or routines, things we do regularly. Fabiola shares her daily routines with statements like,
Every day, I wake up at 6 and go for a jog in the park.
remember, habits don't have to be daily. They can happen weekly or just regularly. For example, you might say, I iron clothes once a week, or they play tennis every Saturday. What are your habits? Let us know in the comments. The fourth use is for thoughts and feelings. In the story, Fabiola says,
It is tiring, but I love my job.
that is how she feels about her work. Whenever you want to share how you feel, use the simple present. For example, you can say, I enjoy watching YouTube, or he likes dogs. What do you love? Share with us in the comments below. Finally, we can use the simple present to talk about fixed future events. When something is officially planned and unlikely to change, we use the simple present tense. In the story, Fabiola says,
I have an online meeting with other doctors early tomorrow morning.
the online meeting is a fixed arrangement. It is scheduled and not meant to be changed. Other examples include facts about the future and timetables. For example, tomorrow is Wendy's birthday, or the train leaves at 10 tomorrow. Now, let's recap the 5 main uses of the simple present tense. We use this tense to talk about current truths, always true facts, steady habits, thoughts and feelings, and also fixed future events. Here's a helpful tip to remember these uses. Remember the word facts? You can use it as a guide to recall the uses of the simple present tense. Here's how it breaks down. F refers to fixed future events. A refers to always true facts. C refers to current truths. T refers to thoughts and feelings. S refers to steady habits. Whenever you're unsure, just think of facts to help you remember. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Your support means a lot to us. And don't forget to leave your thoughts and examples in the comments below. If you're interested in expanding your knowledge, be sure to check out our previous video on the basic usages of the 12 English tenses. It's a great way to deepen your understanding. Thanks for watching and see you next time.